Inkline Style. I am Jamal, your host, and we are in Wacky Barbers in Soho with the amazing Amber. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Yes, pleasure to meet you. I wanted to meet you for a long time actually.
Thank you for coming along.
And I'm loving your style. Look at the shoes.
Ding, ding.
I'm loving these shoes. Beautiful. So if you tell me a bit about yourself, how long have you been a barber and how did you get into the industry?
Well, I started off initially as a hairdresser 14 years ago. So straight out of school, went to college. I did a year and it wasn't really for me. And then gave a little break, went back to it another year later, did the ladies thing, and then realised that actually men's was where I really felt comfortable. Okay. So I kind of started to look into barbering, and the rest is history.
The rest is history. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you love your job?
At the moment, 10.
10?
First time in years I've been able to say that, but in the right shop with the right people, it's awesome.
Yeah.
And I'm so passionate about it now.
I'm loving the shop, by the way. The decor in here is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it's taken years to go up, and half of it I don't even know where it came from, but
definitely
people love it.
Do you have a signature style?
For myself?
For yourself, or do you just follow the trend at the moment?
No, I mean, trends obviously you always follow because people come in, they see something on a model usually via social media or in magazines, and they kind of want that image. So of course you always follow the trends, but I think also it's good to set yourself aside from everyone else. So try and push boundaries and try to find your own style, because that's what makes you unique.
Makes you unique, isn't it?
So yeah.
So what's your view on the beard craze at the minute and the short back and sides and the quiff?
I kind of like it. It's cool, but it's getting a little bit tiring now.
It is, isn't it?
It's been like 3 years almost, and everyone's starting to look the same.
They are.
But I do think a beard can change everything. It can change so much about a face.
You know what? I've been trying to grow the beard, but it's not really happening. I've got this baby soft skin. It's not really happening, so I can't really get involved in the beard craze. But I would have liked to been a part of that.
Well, it's good to not be a part of it sometimes.
Do you reckon?
Yeah. See, unique. You're away from the crowd.
That's true. I could have got involved in the top knot.
Yeah. That's definitely not one people love anymore.
The old onion look.
Yes.
So I mean, do you have a cut that you're known for? Is there a particular cut that people come and say, I want an amber cut?
Not particularly. At the moment, we're doing a lot of disconnections and lots of skin fading.
Okay.
I tend to find that I like a skin fade with a crop, but it would be like a textured quiff. So people will come to me because of that. But I wouldn't say I have a signature style that I'm known for.
Textured quiff? What's a textured quiff?
So it's just basically up at the front and it's choppy, and you can kind of style it any which way you want to style it. So as long as you leave enough length there, they've got something to play with.
I'm liking that. You've got a bit of a quiff as well.
Yeah, mine's a bit textured.
With the purple in there, it's got the old patterns at the side, taking it retro. Like I'm back in the 80s with the old Kid and Play.
You know, just trying to bring it back a little bit. 90s is the thing at the moment.
I'm
so
liking that.
Maybe I'll go for a night clip next.
Oh, wait. You know, I've had some styles in my time, don't get me wrong. I've had blue hair, I've had red hair, had a bit of pink.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've gone in.
Good.
Gone in the old sweet boy look back in the day.
Should embrace
I was looking
that.
fresh to death. What do you prefer, the classic cuts or the new modern cuts?
Obviously, creativity, modern cuts are great fun. However, every haircut that you do originates from a traditional cut.
Oh, is it?
So if you're doing, I don't know, a big kind of pompadour quiff on the top,
yeah,
that has originally come from a short back and side. So you're still shaving the sides, you just might be doing it at a much shorter level. And then you still kind of use the same techniques through the top. It's just allowing more length.
So it's not that hard to make the transition from doing a classic.
No,
to
like
a modern
I think
cut.
everything comes from a classic cut initially, and then you just tweak it with slicing or texturizing to create a different look. So yeah, it all comes back to the original haircut.
So I mean, anyone that's looking to get into the industry, what advice would you give?
The best advice I could give to anyone trying to get into this industry, it's a really tough industry to get into. People are doing this barbering course everywhere, and they come out and they have a certificate and they go, yeah, I'm a barber. The thing with those courses is you don't have any experience other than what you've gone through in the last maybe 8 weeks that you've just done. I would always say go to a barbershop, kind of just spot yourself around the place, watch what people are doing, watch as many YouTube videos as you can
kind of
from
go
barbers.
for the more apprenticeship.
Yeah, apprenticeship definitely.
Yeah.
College is good, it gets you that paperwork, but a piece of paper doesn't mean you can cut hair. And also you have to be a people person, and there are people doing these courses which are great that there's these courses to do. They weren't around when I started doing it. So it's one of those things, I think it's always best to be in the shop, start from the bottom, learn the basics.
So you never did a course to start off with?
No, because I came from ladies hairdressing, and I have very basic gents cutting skills, and I moved from that salon into a barber shop, and my first day didn't know how to use a pair of clippers. So it was a bit daunting. He was like, okay, so this is your clipper, these are your guards, and I was lost. I didn't know what a guard was, and people coming in and asking for these haircuts, and I had no idea. So I just had to say to my clients that, you know, I've come from a hairdressing background, taught me through this, and just learnt on the job. It's amazing how quickly you pick it up, and everything I've learnt is through various shops that I've worked in, and even 14 years on, I'm still learning.
Do you ever get nervous with a new client?
Yeah, not always, but sometimes. I find the ones that are particularly fussy make me a little nervous, but at the same time they make me feel a bit challenged, because they're so particular with how they want stuff. They almost make you feel like you're not good enough to do it, so that just urges me on to show them that actually
I guess that can be quite frustrating.
Yeah, definitely. And I always aim to, at the end of the haircut, get them to kind of eat their words and be like, oh, you know what? This is actually one of the best haircuts I've had.
She's all like, I'm going out tonight.
Yeah,
I'm getting out with girls tonight. That's how I feel when I get a haircut. After I'm looking fresh, got the new gowns and that, and I'm out on the town like, yo, ladies. No, it's true, because a cut makes everything.
A haircut changes everything about your personality for that one day that you've had it done. If it's been a bad haircut, you're going to be like wanting to hide out of the way, not see your friends for a little while until it grows back. If you've had a great haircut, you just kind of feel upbeat.
You just feel fresh, you just feel new.
You walk around differently, you hold yourself differently. And I find people kind of looking at themselves in every mirror as they leave the shop, because they're like, oh, hey,
I just got the new freshest amber cut. Oh, looking fly today.
Thank you to Inkline Style for passing by today and asking me great questions. It's been a pleasure. You can find me on Instagram at Amber Rose Barber.